Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show in which it pays to be economical with the truth. On David Mitchell's team tonight, author and stand-up comedian, it's Shaparak Khorsandi. And writer, broadcaster and Black Mirror creator, Charlie Brooker. On Lee Mack's team tonight, maths professor plus broadcaster equals Professor Hannah Fry. And he's exactly 25% of McFly. It's Danny Jones. We begin with round one, home truths, where our panellists read a statement from a card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And Danny is first tonight.
On an American tour, I was repeatedly stopped by customs officials because I'd been pranked by Rod Stewart.
David's team.
Right.
Rod Stewart is a popular singer.
Thank you. So you're on tour in America?
Yes.
The United States of?
And South America.
South America where?
Brazil.
Just Brazil?
Yeah, forget the Rod Stewart bit. This is the real interesting bit.
OK, so we were doing a show, and Rod Stewart was there.
Which of the countries of the Americas did Rod Stewart attend your show in?
Well, this was in Ireland.
Had he come just to see McFly?
No, he was doing the same show. It was a toy show.
A toy show?
Yeah, at Christmas time. Big celebration, loads of toys.
Yes.
And McFly and Rod Stewart.
Was it a dream you had?
So Rod was there, and he's like, "Hey, Danny!" And I'm like, "Hey, Rod!"
Sure you haven't been watching Rocky?
So he said, "Do you want a lift?"
Does he mean drugs?
He went back home. He's like, "Well, I'll give you a lift on my jet."
Wasn't he sailing?
Very good, that. He said, "Oh, I need your passports." So we get on the plane, give our passports to him, and then fly to London.
Right.
So then we get a call from our tour manager. I think he was applying for a visa. So then he was like, "Guys, bad news." And he'd drawn willies on our heads.
Rod Stewart.
Like, yeah.
So Rod Stewart?
Oh, on your passport?
Yeah, no.
Just assume that you just fell asleep on the plane.
So did this mean they wouldn't recognise you at customs unless you drew a willy on your own?
It wasn't fun travelling around. Every customs were like, "You think that's funny?" Like, no, but you won't. The story is Rod Stewart drew it.
Well, it's going to delay you a lot if you tell this story.
When you told people at customs that Rod Stewart had drawn these appendages on your head, did they believe you?
Well, no, so we stopped saying that.
Why would Rod Stewart be performing at a toy show in Ireland? That doesn't add up.
Oh, but it's all right for McFly to do that, isn't it?
Right, time to go for a guess, David. What do you think?
Okay.
I think it's false.
You think it's...
I don't think it's true.
You don't think it's true? I think it's true. I'm not confident enough to overrule. I'm just, you know...
Well, what are you doing in the captain's seat, then, you coward?
Despite my scepticism, we're going to say, as a team, that we think that's a lie.
You think it's a lie? OK, Danny, was it a lie or were you actually telling the truth?
I was actually telling the truth.
Whoa!
It's true. Danny was pranked by Rod Stewart. Hannah, you're next.
I once unwittingly dated an international drug smuggler.
David's team.
Please explain the circumstances.
This is a long time ago. I was 19 years old, say.
Yeah.
And I was studying maths and theoretical physics at university, and I had ginger hair and glasses, and I was very cool. And I met him in a bar.
And was he a fellow student?
No, he was an international drug smuggler.
All right.
What did he claim he was?
Kickboxer.
Right.
He had very big arms, had this very, like, amazing accent.
What sort of accent?
He was Spanish.
Oh, it's like meeting Antonio Banderas.
Or he said he was Spanish.
Oh.
Show me the look you gave him. How did it happen?
Imagine Lee is a muscular, handsome, kickboxing Spaniard rather than a retired darts player. And you spot him at the bar because he's a very handsome man. He's also a bullfighter. And you catch his eye.
How old are you, love?
But in Spanish.
How old are you, love? I reckon you look about 19. Come on.
What happens then?
Did he ask you to carry a bag through customs?
Well, I dated him. And I just thought he was a very famous kickboxer. I just thought, well, this makes perfect sense.
Were there any seeds of doubt?
Possibly a couple of tiny red flags. So one was that everywhere we went, he would have...
Heroin.
Yeah. No, there would always be, like, two much older, quite built guys who would just be around, who he said were his uncles. And he had a scar on his shoulder that was like a perfect circle.
Did you find that out in the bars? Was he wearing a vest?
No. Just a tip for you in future, the vests don't work.
They don't. I bear that in mind.
No!
The big red flag was that there was one night when we were out with one of my friends who was studying Spanish. And she started talking to him in Spanish, and he said that he was too tired to remember how to speak Spanish.
What was he?
I think Moroccan. The big giveaway, I think, was that he kept changing his phone number every week. After 4 months of changing your phone every week, it starts to get, I would say, a little bit suspicious.
But over 4 months, there must be times you're spending with him where you're actually having a conversation. What are you talking about?
Well,
he can't speak Spanish.
He didn't really speak that much English.
So what's happening? Do you imagine you're...
David.
No, it can't be. No.
Well, I mean, not all the time, surely.
So how did you find out? Was it that it was the first thing you just finally asked him?
Yes, that's exactly.
And you said, I've been meaning to ask. Well, I've been meaning to say anything to you at all. Other than, what's this week's phone number?
It turns out that he was on the run from the Spanish police and wanted a British passport.
Ah, well, I know someone who's selling one that doesn't need it anymore.
What do you think, Charlie?
I think it's true. There's so much detail.
Yeah, this guy homed in on someone that he thought would be the most trusting, and I think it's true.
OK, well, I don't know, but I'm happy to go with true.
All right. Hannah, it's a remarkable story. Was it true or was it a lie?
It actually is true.
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to Lee's team to spot who is telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Andrew. So, Shappy, what is Andrew to you?
This is Andrew. He once assumed that I'd run away from our date, but I actually got stuck in the toilet.
Charlie, how do you know Andrew?
This is Andrew. He has offered to cryogenically freeze me after my death.
Finally, David, what is your relationship with Andrew?
This is Andrew. Last year, I had such fun riding a zip wire that he got me a T-shirt with my beaming face printed on it.
So there we have it. Shappy's abandoned admirer, Charlie's futuristic friend, or David's memento maker. Lee, where will you begin?
Shappy. First of all, when was this date?
2012.
Right,
Yeah.
2012.
How old do you reckon he is, though? Like 35?
I think he might be one of these people that is actually older but hasn't done a hard day's work in his life.
11 years ago.
Yeah.
Right, he would have been very young indeed.
Shappy, she would have still been at school.
So what happened then? Where did you go to meet him?
In a pub in Portsmouth.
OK, so... Rob, can I just remind you, people from Portsmouth are watching.
A Portsmouth pub?
We went to a pub in Portsmouth and we had a drink.
So you're chatting, it's going well. What happens then?
Well, then I went to the loo.
How are you feeling at this point? Are you thinking, I've met the one?
No, to be honest, I thought we're having a nice time as mates.
There wasn't an undercurrent of, ooh.
It was a nice...
There wasn't an undercurrent. How long were you in the loo for? It was coming out all across the floor. The tables and chairs were moving around the room. People were trying to play darts. Way!
So you're in the loo, probably in a cubicle, being a lady.
Yeah.
And you're enjoying...
Oh, Rob, you're so right on. Oh, Shappy, had you forgotten your shiwi?
So, Shappy...
It's a shame you could have gone against the skip in the car park.
Shappy, ignore my friend. What happens then?
I couldn't open the door of the loo. I was stuck.
You couldn't escape via one of the other cubicles then?
Climb over the top?
Look, needs must.
It's not a rom-com.
It wasn't...
What sort of rom-com does that happen in?
Oh, come on. All right, one of those Arnold Schwarzenegger films that are so popular these days. I got to climb over the top of the cubicle. Quick! Shappy, we got to go! So what did you do?
I shouted, help, help.
Did you not have your phone with you?
No.
And how long had you been in the cubicle?
It was a long time. I think the darts team heard me.
So there was a darts team. What did the darts team do?
They opened the door because they didn't want to come in. And they said, are you all right? And I said, no, I'm stuck. So then they went and got the landlady and she handed me a screwdriver over the...
Screwdriver?
I had to unscrew
Oh, I
it.
thought you meant a cocktail.
So you get out eventually, and where's Andrew? Is he scarpered?
No, he was still waiting for me.
So when you finally chatted, what did you find out about Andrew?
He had a sister who was getting married.
There we are, lovely. Right. Who would you like to speak to next?
So, Charlie.
Yeah.
Remind me again, please.
This is Andrew. He offered to cryogenically freeze me after my death.
Right.
Is it going to be just your head or your entire body?
Both options are available, as
Do you have a
understand.
preference?
Well, if you're
Why is
just...
it even a dilemma? Surely if you're going to do it, stick with the body as well.
Well, because the thinking is that when they kind of defrost you in the future, they'll probably put you in a new body.
And how far in the future are we talking?
Well, I don't know, do I? It's open-ended.
No, it's not open-ended. If you put fish fingers in, you only get 3 months.
Very true.
Do you have to pay him?
It's kind of like it's a promotional offer. I think.
Promotional.
TV's Charlie Brooker's done it. Why don't you do it? Come to Andrew's Frozen Bodies. Charlie Brooker said, yeah, I did it.
Is that your impression of me?
Yeah, I did it. Have a go. It's in the future.
Charlie, you haven't explained how you met him and how the whole thing came to be.
There was an offer that came through via my agent. Because I've written sci-fi things...
He wanted
but
to
it is-
tag on to the Black Mirror futuristic
It's
technology.
targeted.
What's the name of his company?
Crygasm.
No, it's not.
Cryonics.
Cryonics. And where's it based?
Michigan.
Michigan.
I think that's where they store you.
Right.
But they can actually...
Freeze you here.
Freeze you here.
Presumably, it is contingent on how you meet your demise, because if you know...
You need to be quite
If you
neat.
fall into a mincer or something, they're going to go, there's nothing we can really do. I mean, we can still freeze you, but, you know, only for Shepherd's Pie.
Well,
As it was explained to me by Andrew, they flush all your blood out. And then they sort of pipe some other... It's kind of like a sort of antifreeze type thing.
In your veins?
Yeah, it's like a special
That
sort
would
of
kill
fluid.
you.
This is true so far. That is what they do. That is what they do.
And is it going to be just you, or would your family join you?
I mean, what do they have to?
Do you get a discount if it's just your head?
Yeah, it's cheaper if it's just your head.
What, and then they hope in the future that you can somehow be rigged to another body?
Do you think you could do a deal with someone, you know, someone who's got a great body but doesn't particularly value their own intellect? Me at the top and then Peter Andre.
Now then, what about David? David, remind us of how you're connected.
Yes, I had such fun on a zip wire.
Oh, yes.
That he got me a T-shirt with my beaming face printed on it.
Right.
Where was the zip wire?
It was at a sort of centre for climbing around the tops of trees, for, you know, recreationally.
Well, you're certainly selling it well.
It was Go Ape.
Did you go ape? Did you let go?
No, I didn't let go. That's
No, not let go.
I didn't find it as frightening as I had feared.
Right.
And, yeah, I quite enjoyed it.
What was the occasion?
It was a children's party.
Were you invited?
Yes. My daughter was invited, but it was permissible to accompany your child as a parent.
I see.
Could you replicate the facial expression for us?
Yes, so I'm hanging on.
Wow. Is it one of those automated photos?
No.
Oh, he's done that, has he?
He is a parent at the school my daughter goes to. As am I.
Sorry. Are you roughly the same age?
No.
No.
He had his children a little earlier in his marriage, I would suggest.
Earlier in his marriage. Or maybe he just married earlier, or maybe he's not married, and maybe it's none of your business.
So you probably knew him a little bit already. He sees the normally buttoned-up and repressed David Mitchell is getting...
He's getting into it.
Hang on, what's going on? I've got to get a picture of this.
Yeah, the old guy's having fun.
Yeah. Go, Grandad, go!
Yeah.
This T-shirt, did he send it to you, or did he get it printed for himself?
He handed it to me in a bag.
Oh, OK.
Do you wear it?
I have worn it, yes.
Where do you wear it? At
I
home
wear
or-
it on my top half.
With nothing below again. And the idea of nothing below in your face going.
All right, we need an answer. So, Lee's team, is Andrew Shappy's abandoned admirer, Charlie's futuristic friend, or David's memento maker?
Hammer.
I do believe that Charlie has been approached to be cryogenically frozen, but I don't think by him.
Well, what's wrong with him?
He just doesn't have the sort of, you know...
What?
...creepy, freezing body vibes.
Do you think Shappy had a date with him?
Yeah, I
and
do.
got locked in the lavatory?
Yeah, I do.
And he wondered where she'd gone, even though she'd gone to the lavatory.
What are you thinking, Danny?
I think potentially frozen because he looks like he could work in a lab.
But isn't it true that in the future we might be able to extract a tiny bit of DNA from something? Because I saw a documentary called Jurassic Park. Why do we need to do all this? Why don't we just freeze a finger, bit of DNA out
But
there?
that wouldn't be you, would it? You don't think with your finger. Well,
Oh, I
maybe
do.
you
What are you going to go for, Lee?
You're going with Shappy.
Yeah.
You're going with Charlie.
Yeah. And you're going with me.
Lee, what are you going to go for?
Oh, I don't know. Do you know the bit that makes me think it's Charlie? Is that if he'd have done it, I would have said no, but he's thinking about it.
He's thinking about
If
it.
you'd have done it, he really wouldn't be on the programme.
I say purely because of the Black Mirror connection. We'll go with Charlie.
All right, it's Charlie. Here we go. Andrew, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Andrew, and Shappy got locked in the toilet on our date.
Yes, Andrew is Shappy's abandoned admirer. Thank you very much, Andrew. Which brings us to our final round, Quickfire Lies, and we start with... It's Charlie.
I was 40 before I realised that raisins are, in fact, grapes.
Please, T.
How old are you now?
52.
Right, how did you find out?
Well, somebody told me.
Oh, it's a hell of an anecdote. You got any more?
I was eating, like, you know, you can get a pack of, like, assorted...
Nuts and raisins.
Nuts, chocolate things.
Yeah.
And I was with my wife, and I said, what are raisins? What are they? It never occurred to me before. And then she told me they're grapes, and I didn't believe her.
So what did you think they were?
I thought they were raisins.
And you just thought that they grew like that?
There isn't a clue in the way there is with, say, sun-dried tomato.
Exactly.
What about gherkins? Do you know where gherkins come from?
They're cucumbers. Don't call me an idiot.
I mean...
What about currants, Charlie?
Currants, those are they're a grape too?
I think... No, I'll be honest with you, I'm only 90% sure. I think a currant is a grape as well, isn't it?
That's what I
Oh,
would say.
sorry, hang on a minute. Who's the idiot here? You hypocrite.
I'm loving this new guest where dried fruit came from section of the show. What about sultanas?
Sultanas, I know what they are. They're white grapes.
White grape?
Yeah.
So a currant could be a dried black currant, couldn't it be, maybe?
Well, hang on a minute. Like,
it's possible.
literally you were all ganging up on me.
I wasn't. I backed you up. I said sun-dried tomatoes, it would have been obvious, but it's not obvious with a raisin.
And now it's a current affairs show.
What do you think, Hannah?
I think it's true. I think even very, very smart people can be a bit unobservant sometimes.
True.
And I think...
But what about Charlie?
Yes.
What do you think, Danny?
I think it's false.
You don't think it's true because...
Because you can't have waited that long to ask that question. When you say you were 40.
Well, when did you ask what they were?
When my son asked me, and I had to go and Google it.
OK, what's it going to be, Lee?
We'll say it's true.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Go on, we'll say true.
OK, they're saying true. Charlie, truth or lie?
It is, true.
Yes! Well done.
It's true. Charlie was 40 before he learned that raisins are grapes. Next. Lee.
Possession.
OK. There's a box under your desk. Would you take the item out of the box first, pop it on the desk, and then read the card?
Ah. Wow. This is a Rubik's Cube. True or lie? No, that's right. This is a Rubik's Cube. Since last series, I've learned to solve it in under a minute. If you don't believe me, I'll do it now with my hands concealed beneath the desk as soon as Rob says go.
There we are. OK.
You'll complete it now in under a minute with
Yeah.
your hands below the desk.
I will complete it now in under a minute. Randomly. You can mix it up first if you like, I don't mind. Or Danny, just no one on the opposition, and do it exactly as we rehearsed it.
So, you started this about a year ago?
Yeah.
So is there a technique to this, then?
Yeah. As opposed to, no, you just do that and hope for the best.
Can anybody over there do the Rubik's Cube?
No, but I've watched my son's friend do it, and there is a system.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he was trying to explain it to me, and I got bored and left the room.
Is this something you can do?
I'm rubbish at
Yeah.
the Rubik's Cube. I panic.
And you can't do it, Shappy.
No, but I'm really surprised Charlie can't.
Why? People think I'm clever. I'm not. I don't know what a raisin is.
No. It's not a clever thing. I just just thought that when you're a kid, you'd spend a lot of time sort of on your own.
Oh, it's an insult. Oh, OK.
What is the system?
Right, the first thing you do is you want to get one side.
And then what?
Well, have a guess.
No,
That's one side. Top layer. Second layer.
Yeah.
Bottom layer. And then, don't worry about the bottom, that's automatic. Because I've never been in a situation where you've done all 5, but the bottom one's completely out of whack.
David, do you have any more questions before I ask Lee to attempt the challenge?
So, he does it, he keeps it under there, we say true or lie, and then he brings it up. OK, I'm ready. I don't like this kind of stunt.
Lee, you have a minute. Are you ready?
No.
Would you please tell me when you're ready?
I will. Whenever you're ready, Robert.
3, 2, 1.
How long have I got left?
I'm
45.
genuinely impressed.
I mean, it's going to set on fire in a minute. It's that quick.
How long have I got left?
How long?
Yes.
34.
34 seconds or 34 seconds gone? No! Don't mean 26, or does it mean 34?
You had 34, but that's yesterday's news. We have to assume it's less time now.
Wait!
20 seconds.
No, make it a bit longer.
Quick!
How's it looking, Hannah? 10, 9, 8. Whoa! Whoa, he's done it in under. So, has he done it?
Well, look, the other two definitely enjoyed watching him fiddle with his groin.
I believed that.
I
As a
believe
piece of
that.
theatre.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It mattered to you.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone could have faked Danny's surprise. There.
It did. That looked pretty realistic. I think it's true.
You think it's true. Out of interest, what do the audience think? True, but not that lady there. OK. Lee, was it true what you just did, or was it a lie?
Well, it was, in fact. Of course it's not true, you idiot.
It's a lie. Lee can't solve a Rubik's Cube in under a minute.
That was genuinely a brilliant piece of acting from the three of you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's going on the show reel.
All that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. And I can reveal that David's team have 2 points and Lee's team have 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.